So I think that's kind of normal, right? I don't really know. Hey guys, today I'm doing another video for you guys. As by the title, you can tell it's kind of weird, but that's okay. My friend Jess did her version of this video and it came out really well and a lot of people really enjoyed it, so I thought maybe I should share mine too. So this is my first period story, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy this. I honestly don't remember that well because it was, I want to say, a good 9 years ago. But anyways, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Yeah, period puns, aren't those just the best? So I don't exactly remember how old I was. I know I was in my beginning of my freshman year of high school, I think, which I was kind of late, I guess. Was that late for people? I don't really know. But my whole thing with my first period wasn't like everyone's first period where they had this one thing that happened one time. Mine was like drawn out over a really long time. When I was in 8th grade, all my friends started getting it, like everyone. And I'm younger for my grade, so when I was in 8th grade, all my friends were getting theirs, and I was like sitting there like, whatever. But I wasn't in a rush. Like I wasn't one of those people who was like in a rush to get it, like wanting to be an adult. I was just like, well, the longer I don't have to deal with it, the better. Like even now, I'm like, can I just go through menopause? But so one time my friend was like, oh my god, do you have like a tampon or pad or whatever it was, like a pad. Ugh. But I was like, no, like why would I have that? Like I never got it. And she was like, what? Oh my god, everyone has, like blah blah blah. And then I started being like, did I get it? Like what? Like I don't know. Like I didn't really know. Like I guess like they taught you in school, like in health class, like you learned about all that stuff, but I feel like I never really paid attention. Thought maybe I did get it and I was like really curious. I was like, wait, what exactly happens? Like I didn't really know. So I kept thinking I got it and I didn't. Like it never happened. And like every time my friend would be like, oh, do you need like something? I'd be like, yeah. And like I didn't need it. Like I don't know why I was doing that, like acting like I got it when I didn't. I was like real weird when I was younger. Like honestly, I wish I hadn't thrown away all my diaries from when I was real little because they would have been hilarious to read now. I kept faking that I got it, so don't do that, guys. If you're like that young and you're like thinking maybe you got it, like, don't fake it just because your friends said they got it. Like literally the longer you can go without it, the better, I'm telling you. Like I wish I still didn't get it now and I'm 22. And then my freshman year of high school, I did get it and I was like, oh my god, like what is happening to me? Thought I was dying. I was like, what is this? What's going on? My entire life, like since I've gotten it, I've gotten really bad cramps along with it. I get super bad cramps. I get really bad migraines. And like I know everyone gets that, but like, and people think I exaggerate a lot of the time, but I don't. Like I get cramps so bad during that time of the month that like I can't move. And my grandma was the same way. Like it runs in my family having that horrible time of the month. So when I first got it, I literally thought I was dying. I had these cramps that were like murder. Oh my god, it was murder. I just remember like being in my bathroom in my house I still live in now and just being like, what is happening to me? Like just sitting on the toilet because I didn't know like in my house, I guess like where we kept all that stuff because like my older sister had already had it, my mom had it, so we had that stuff in the house. I just didn't know where it was. And I thought, okay, tampons, because I had read that book. You guys know, I'll put a picture of it now, and I'm sure all you guys have got this book from your mom when you were like in that year, like around like puberty ages. I remember I had read that book before I got it and it was like how to put a tampon in, and I was like, okay, I got this, I know what I'm doing. I tried to use a tampon and instead of inserting it the way you're supposed to, I kept trying to like push it through the plastic before I put it in, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't, then it's because you probably haven't gotten yours yet and then you're probably thinking I'm disgusting and weird. But to each his own. Is that a phrase? Probably not. I just kept doing it wrong and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Am I broken? Like what's wrong with me that I'm not doing this right? Like I was freaking out. So I was like, you know, I'll just use pad. I hated pads. We used to use those diapery ones that were like real thick. Like I didn't like the ones with the wings because they just felt weird. But we used these ones that were so like thick and like they literally, it was a diaper. I'm telling you, it was a diaper. You could see it if you wore like tight jeans or something. You could like see the outline of it. It was bad. I'm telling you right now, it was bad. And I just always like was one of those people who was like timing it because they say like you're supposed to only have like a tampon in for so many hours and all that kind of stuff. So I would like every 4 hours when I was in school, I'd be like, can I go to the bathroom? Like even if I didn't have to, I would just like always be timing it because I didn't want to be that person that it went through their pants. I was really one of those people who like was so like neurotic about it. That's probably like where my anxiety started, to be honest. But I was so neurotic about it. Like I just always was like, okay, right now I need to do this. I need to like go to the bathroom right now. And I always just felt like it was gonna go through. Like it was gonna go through. That was like my biggest thing about my period when I was younger, like that fear. And also my cramps, because throughout high school, I'm pretty sure every single day, my first day of my period, if it was like during the week, I didn't go to school or I left early or something because my cramps were so bad. But that's just something you deal with. After a year after I got my first period, I started using tampons the right way since I like stopped having brain damage. That makes it a lot easier. Like I'm a lot less worried about it going through and stuff because you don't feel like when you have a pad on, you can feel it and you're always like, oh, did it go through? Like I can't even tell. It just feels disgusting all the time. But tampon you can't feel. Like you don't know it's even there. Like so it's less worrisome in a way. That was kind of my experience. I mean, it wasn't all that interesting. If you have any other questions about it, feel free to ask them. Don't be embarrassed. 50% of the world has it, 100% of the world hates it, and yeah, so we should be talking about it more. I feel like people never talk about it. I know that's like a hard time in your life. Like, if YouTube was like a thing when I was that age, I would definitely be like watching this kind of a video, because I would want to know like what exactly it is that happens, like how to deal with it. Like I said, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or, you know, message me, private message me here, or on any of my social media things, which are all listed in the description box as always. And that's my first period story. So I hope you enjoyed it, or you didn't enjoy it but you watched it. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Wow, Dad! So there's a loud car driving by. Whoa, that was some weird wind. Are you looking? I mean, whatever.